April 20 to 8, and we are on leeches. And as per usual, we're gonna do a rapid, some game analysis, some puzzles together with folks via Twitch, via YouTube, via Facebook, and Kick.com. Maybe I'm gonna replace Facebook with what's that? TikTok, and I'm still looking for those like 100 to 100 followers on TikTok, and then we're gonna do it. Definitely. All right, let's go with a what? 10, 10, 15. Okay, just 10. Hi there, Gasson. How's it going, man? Long time no seen. Let me just put the Zen mode. How's it going, my friend? How's it been? So in November they're gonna play the World Chess Championship, right? Have you read the article, my friends? It's November, December 2024. I don't know where exactly is going to happen, but that's when Gukesh is going to play Dingleren. So you're cooking. Yes, and you're cooking. That's amazing, man. You do fried eggs? I mean, that's what busy people do quickly, right? Fried eggs, yeah? It's quite an adventure. So what am I supposed to play? Knight c3, sorry. You're cooking, that's good. This is good, always good. Fabulous. I mean, I can fry eggs or something. That's maybe milk and cereals. I could do that too. And I think that's about it, I guess. F3. Now, if there's anything, we'll do this. If there's anything, we'll drop queen to f2. And along these lines. Along these lines here. And we're playing a hillbilly attack. A Schaffer gambit, apologies. So, oh, you said that you're actually working to writing that book on the antiquities, on the coins and something like that, if I remember correctly. Very sunny today, like nice and sunny in London, guys. Like 14 degrees Celsius, 13 degrees Celsius. Now it's getting a little bit like uh, summertime. Slowly getting there, probably. Well, we're getting definitely all of us to the only place there is, but until then, we're just moving a few pieces on a virtual. Right. So I would suspect here we could do various things. Knight f3, do d4. Okay, let's just play knight f3. Let's just try to preserve my minutes. So they go for this one here. I think I could castle, right? Or I could play, well, d3. I think it's required. Just d3. Actually, there's going to be a problem with this. So I think I might just need to move in queen again. So let me just start thinking now. I think I need to start thinking, right? So what am I supposed to do? This one here. Just to defend this guy twice. Could do queen here. Can he attack me again? I think I need to play queen f4. They played this. Well, I'm gonna just play this. Then I have to strange stuff. Okay. Let me think of it. Let's try this. I'm not sure. I take a couple more minutes this position to sort it out nicely, but I don't have the luxury of time. So now I take with A. I think more aggressive was for them actually hitting my queen a little bit. Okay. So now I think it's okay. We're good. We're good for the time being. We've got this, and the game continues. They might have a little bit of an issue about bishop on c8 development, so they have to figure out how to develop that bishop. So for the time being, I think it's fine. Relatively playable. Not a big problem. What's with this? They want to come down here one more time. So I could do a d3, you know, just in any case. I could do this. I could. Can I do d4 though? Yeah. d3 probably. It's good to do, you know. Just. If I castle. What about this? Or maybe later. Maybe d3. Maybe d3. Although probably there might have been something else to play here, but anyway. Might have been something else. I just wanted to make sure the e4 is defended after they hit the knight, and maybe they're gonna hit my queen somehow. So I mean, just wanted not to give them too many chances to chasing my queen around here. So okay, it's time now to just castle. I think it's time to castle. There is a time for castling. You have to do that. Okay. So, castle the king. I need to figure out some other ways to do the attackings. Okay, going for that guy. Now, let me think for a sec. I'm not the greatest fan ever of a knight playing on the rim here, but the knight on a4... The knight on a4 will actually stopping any bishop. That's important, I guess. Again, I'm not incredibly excited about that knight's position, but maybe something. On the other hand, if I go here and they check... Oh, bloody hell, that could be something too. I don't know. I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go with this. I was a little bit taken by the idea of placing the knight on a4. Yeah. I think that it's promising maybe a bit more here. That is okay. Okay. Is it time to play the bishop? I'm not sure. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play either bishop d2 or just king one more time. Maybe this. Not sure. Maybe this. Yeah. Maybe, but then this. Yeah, but then I have this. Okay, let's just decide for this. All right. All right, cool. Okay. Hi there, Hazel. Yeah, doing the chess stream. Are you into chess, right? You're welcome if you want to do chess. If you want to do puzzles, if you want to analyze your games. No, I'm not interested in any frames or nothing else apart from this, please. So, hey, why does he propose? Let's do it because I was really in a very awkward position with that queen. I think my opponent should have tried to chase me a bit more. So what can I say now? I'm gonna play this. Gonna play that. I'm gonna play this. I think I'm relatively happy, as happy as one can be. I could also do this one, but then you're gonna play. Let me play this guy. That's a bit awkward though. Hmm. Let's try this. Nah, I'm not gonna pushing that guy. Let's yeah, but I don't have the luxury of time. I don't have too much time here. Uh maybe. Anyway, going for the rook and preventing this bishop. Anyway, I guess that's just something. I still do. I'm planning to do this kind of stuff. And if there's anything, I'm going to go here, and if they take, I'm going to take with the rook, and hell, I mean, you know, you just play it. So again, if there's any bishop d6, guys, I'm going to go knight c4, aiming for b6, and I'm going to play like this. Okay, same number of pawns, and the game is far from over. And what is he actually doing? He wants to what? Weird. Everything's weird. I guess you want to push this guy here, but that was a little bit of a weird idea. Anyway. Question is, the heck am I doing with this knight now? Okay. Can I go? Okay, 3 minutes. I don't have time. Can I go for this? It's getting funny. It does. He's gonna have to move the bishop, right? He is going to have to move the bishop, and maybe, yeah, he's going to have. Yes. Right. I like this stuff here, but then they're gonna go here. What the heck am I doing with my knight? By the way, this is a rhetorical question. I feel I have it, but I'm sorry. I still have an idea. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sugar. Try this. And this. This is a bloody long ending, difficult, and time is going to play a very important role here and everything. So time is of the essence, and I've already sort of committed with this move I played. I want to get the knight on e4. I mean, I try to keep it nice and simple, if there is such a thing possible. So the focus of my attention now is here on c5. I want to get there, if they will allow me to. Depends on what craziness they want to play. So I'm having 2 attackers on c5, guys, and they've got 1 defender. So that's the only thing I can think of. So probably I'm going to do it. Of course I'm going to do it. Unless, again, they come up with some unexpected move here and they just get me thinking too long. The time now tends to getting equalized, so 229 or something, and probably soon to be even less than myself, which makes me a little bit more hopeful, slightly more happy. Yeah, he bloody defends. Yeah, he defends. I don't know what the heck am I supposed to do. Where am I getting my guy? Because I can't do it now. Can I? Alright, I don't know. I don't have time for this. I mean, just getting, yeah, he goes with this one. Whoa, 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 that's en passant right here, ladies and gents. Bang. He gonna take with bloody with whatever he wants to, man. Or maybe, hold on a second. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Okay. Okay. Okay, time is of the essence. Guys, if I don't reply to your messages, it's because I really try to figure out what I'm doing here. 1752. It's my classical. Last time I checked. Wait. That's okay. That's okay. Wait a minute. He could do all sorts of things. Yeah, he could go here. I gotta run. I might have some ideas, but time is just the most annoying thing ever. There is this guy here hanging. Guys, don't tell me any ideas, guys. We're going to be discussing in a second in depth if there is like a billion ideas I missed. So I got to go for the weaknesses now. A5 is a weakness. I got to go for that guy. I'm going to go for the other pawn on c5 because he defended, obviously. There is another weakness here. Every single weakness matters absolutely to correctly identify it and go for it. Go for the kill. Every pawn matters absolutely. Yeah, I was expecting the guy's gonna play this. I should be winning here. I should be winning here. That was, you can't have them all. This guy's still hanging. And he's got some nice c3 coming, but again, you just can't have them all. This guy's still hanging. Let's take c5. I could do, sugar. This guy is also takeable, but I'm taking on b4. And I'm attacking e6. e6 is defended by the knight. He bloody defended. Well, let's hit something. Namely this guy here. And if there's anything funny, okay, he went away. I can't do en passant, can I? Right. The heck? Let's go back a bit. I don't like it. Save here. He goes for my guy. I'm not giving him nothing. Like this, and if I'm lucky... Ah, he took it away. Bad boy. Very bad boy. Sugar. This, and then this. If he plays knight c3, he does do stuff. Whoop, we got a check. Let's play this because I want to play this, and I really want to do something like this. Knight is gone, my friend. Sorry. Well, I'm not that sorry. And hey, there is a fork here. There is a... Oh, he ran out of time. Yeah, so probably you notice, guys, as soon as we go very low on time, we start to making horrible choices. And you just try to adjust your thinking to whatever craziness takes place on the board. So I guess my opponent screwed it up massively because of the time issue. So that was a thing. Let's see how many blunders we did do. Thank you, Magus, something. Thank you very much for the game. Let's see the computer analysis. Now, the position is won by white here. So this is just completely winning for white here in this position. I think he blundered more than me. He did blunder more than me. Hello, David. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going, man? So let me put the lights on. Yeah, how many blunders did I do? 1 inaccuracy, 1 blunder. Okay, let's give it some time to the engine. It could be more than this. I guess in the second part of the game, we actually did a lot of. 2 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 1 blunder. We're going to go to the blunder, which I think was towards the end. I don't think I did any blunder. Okay, so guys, 3 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 1 blunder. 90% accuracy for me. And the other guy played decently, but probably the time was an issue. 4 inaccuracy, 3 mistakes, 1 blunder. Okay, let's see what did go wrong with my blunder. Where the heck did I do that one? Yeah, of course, towards the end, I mean. So I didn't do no blunder until this move number 44 move. Move number 44. And yeah, 95 was best. Yeah, sure. And this guy is hanging a 95, hitting everything everywhere. The reason I played, so let me just go back and try to explain my human approach. The reason I played King H2 is actually multi-purpose. I don't want to get checked in the last seconds by the rook on the back rank, for one. And secondly, I want to play G3 and make this guy go away, trying desperately to win some tempi with either rook, or if king plays with some, incursion with the knight or rook. So, I mean, I just want to take the F. And I wanted to take the F without giving black the pawn on H3. That was all the thinking process behind my option to do King H2. Now, I'm aware that there are a bunch of other stuff. I did say that this guy is hanging. I said it ages ago. Yeah, this one is a very attacking move. You go for the kill again. You go for nice stuff here. H4 is a subtle move that, of course, can be played, but they don't have to take your guy anyway. But you could have attempted to take it. Yeah, and probably after you take, you may go here. All in all, white is winning here. So the game was deservedly won by white here. There's no doubt about it. Right, so that was the best I could have produced in this game. I do play quite often this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I do here. That's exactly what I do. Yeah. What was I supposed to play? Knight F3. I did do Knight F3. What was I supposed to play? Queen F4. Oh, I'm so happy I played it. Bloody hell, I'm so happy I played that Queen F4. It's absolutely super important. The only stuff. I think I did spend some time here. I was talking to you guys, and I did spend some time here. If you mess it up, you're kind of done. You have to be super careful. The only move is Queen F4. The only move. I was a bit relieved when the guy took on B3. I was a bit happy because I was expecting him to keeping me in tension here and do so. Well, he can't do this yet. But I was expecting the guy to chase my queen around or something. I was expecting him to play knight h5. And I did say during the live stream, if he plays knight h5, I have to drop my guy here. And I just don't like it. But anyway, he didn't. He actually allowed me to survive, to actually getting a bit more comfortable. I understood the intention. And I'm so happy I played d3, as you can read on the screen. I did play d3. The reason I played d3, and I think I've explained during the live game, the reason I played on d3 is because black wants to push the pawn. You can't really stop the pawn because there is a bishop. So that would be just an absolute blunder. So because you can't stop the pawn from moving down, you don't have an a pawn, you need to make sure that e4 is safe because the queen's presence on f4 is not strong enough. So if you castle here or you play whatever you play, your queen would be targeted by stuff at some point, and I'm not sure how long can you provide defense for this. So I think, and the engine actually confirms. So now it's looking optimistic for white finally. And I did castle, and he pushed. I did say all the time to play knight a4, the move that the engine says knight a4, but because I personally am against I am incredibly biased to play knights on the rim. I am very, very biased against playing knights on the rim as a default reaction. I don't play knight on a4 unless I absolutely have no choice. And I did say that actually knight a4, I did say during the stream that knight a4 during the game actually takes those incredibly important squares from the bishop and queen. I did say that. But I decided for knight e2, which is the third line of the engine. And actually, it's that kind of move I'm slightly more happier with. You know, maybe you want to play a bit more in the center. Maybe you want to play g3 and stuff. So, because as a default, I hate knight on the rim, I went for this. But there was something to that one. The guy reacted nicely. What did I play? Knight g3. Yeah, I was just annoyed not having my guys actually. Oh yeah, I think I know why I played it. I can tell you why I played knight g3. I play knight g3 because I don't want to having to move my queen after knight h. I mean, I want to stop knight h5. Well, okay. What did the guy play? Bishop b7. Okay, he developed. Game is perfectly equal. So my opponent played a very good game. He played a very good game. It's just that the time is taking its toll. What did I play? Bishop d2, second line of the engine. I'm okay with this. You have to develop your pieces. And luckily I remembered my own advice that I'm all... Hey, I was so relieved. I was so bloody relieved when he played queen to b8. I was expecting him to play all sorts of stuff. This one including works because this is a fake fork. He actually dropped c7. I can't take because I'm losing the queen. So I was really unhappy about my queen on f4. And when the guy played rook queen b8, I said, "Oh, thank you very, very much." I said, "Thank you." I was relieved. I was so relieved. And there you go. Queen takes b8. It's being given by the engine at some point. Third line, queen h4. Sorry, I can't play queen h4 now. Sorry. I said let's just keep it nice and simple now. I liked the position very much. Bishop g5. Is it playable? Yeah, the second line of the engine. Bishop f4 hits the rook though. So he attacks me. Now I attack the rook. Okay, the game should have been probably a draw if me and my opponent had classical time here. You know, classical time. Knight e5. I did play knight e5. I want to go c4. As I said during this stream, I don't want to take the guy's bishop. I want to go to c4. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. considering I want to play actually knight b6. But my opponent is just not that blind. So he just stopped me. What did I play? Yeah, I wanted to go again for the c5 and things. e5 would have been interesting, but I didn't play e5. I thought about this one. I didn't play e5 because I don't want to block my bishop. I don't want to give them the light square diagonal. So, sorry, I can't do this. I opted for this. Okay, he retreated a bit here. What did I play? e5. Oh, I'm happy I played it, actually. Oh, I didn't play e5. What the heck did I play? Why didn't I push e5? I should have pushed here. I went back on d6. And now I play d5. So what am I supposed to play? Rook f2. Rook fd1. Well, I'm sorry. e5. And I'm already on 2 minutes 25. I'm sorry. I can't think incredibly deep with that time. Knight e4. That makes a lot of sense. The guy played the first line of the engine. Not now, though. So what am I supposed to play here? g4, rook f3, rook f2, rook fe1, h3. What did I play? Rook fd. Aha! I remember. The reason I did that, guys, is because I want to push d4. Which is not the greatest thing ever. It's actually awful. And also, I wanted to move a bloody piece. That just didn't matter because it's so time-consuming. ef6, en passant, all day. The guy took with the bishop. Huge advantage now. Hey, a5 is hanging all the time. Takes. And the guy took with this one. So what did I play? Rook a2. Uh-huh. To have doubled up my guys. Okay. Whatever. He was, okay. Okay, don't matter. Okay, it's going down. It's going down now. b3. Yes, I did do b3. I want to say, yeah. So everything was incredibly decent. Rook takes, rook takes. Everything was very decent. Okay, game stops now. There's no point. White is winning here. Even if it's a rook c, even if it's a knight c3, you're just gonna go somewhere if they attack you. Probably here, where rook e1, rook f, rook e1, just to keep an eye on this guy, so that you're preventing the rook to move away from the 6th rank, so to speak. Yeah, okay. Let's just stop it here, guys. David, if you want to analyze some of the stuff you play. Porcupine, if you want to analyze stuff you played, guys, please do let me know. I'm gonna turn on the lights. I'm relatively happy with the game I played this evening. I'm happy because whatever the engine says it's a blunder, it's a very human, understandable reaction. So I think it's okay for a 10 minutes game. I think it's absolutely okay. Now I'm gonna put the lights on. All right, now. Okay, so guys, if you want to copy-paste links about the games you have played and you want to discuss about the stuff, please do let me know. If not, we're going to go for a puzzle. And again. I would recommend, guys, do 20 puzzles a day at least. 20 puzzles a day, whatever the platform. Because it's good to keep your mind in good order. And yeah. Very good. So there are many things taking place right now. There is very many things happening. That's a check they take, I take. I would like to get rid of this guy, but maybe there's something else. How do I get my queen on f3? Do I have to get my queen on f3? Do I have to play h-pawn? That's kind of strong, I guess. That's safe. Everything looks cool. If this thing happened over the board, my friends, if I had this position in a real game or online, And if I didn't play bullet, which I do not play, but you know, you may go low on time. I would probably go with this because that seems to be the kind of move that actually undermines the pawns protecting the white. I mean, you just rip open, you blast open the G file and things. So that would be a very interesting idea. Actually, this pawn here, it's very bad for white because this bishop doesn't do pretty much nothing here. I'm not interested about the E square at all. So I'm not sure I should be taking. Actually, I'm helping them if I take. I don't think so. If I am to take this pawn, I would take with the knight. If I am to take it. So either knight takes d5. Obviously, if they take, I take with check, and I'm relatively happy. Quite strong. They don't have to take, though. So either knight takes d5 or h5. So one of these two. Either this or that. If there is any other craziness, like, for instance, rook f3, it's that stuff you can't possibly conceive playing this kind of stuff, like rook f3, right? Because they're going to take it for free. But then if you think about the queen, you know, if you think about the queen, what can I say? Rook f3. Crazy, right? I mean, you can't play crazier than this. It's nice. It's nice, it's spectacular. If king takes, you're going to take. And they go here. And then you take here. And if they block, you're going to take again. That might be just very well over. If rook f3, if they don't take, and if they play this, I got another plan. I've got rook g3. And if they take, you're going to take. Then they go here. No, they can't because there is a bishop. So all in all, rook f3, after some seconds, rook f3 seems to be quite spectacular. Again, h5, I think it's playable. h5, I think, is playable. Knight takes d5, I think, is playable. This is playable. This makes sense. They all make sense. They all make sense. The question is if we are able to identify the quickest move, the strongest move that helps you win faster. So rook f3, it looks absolutely insane, but it's actually very, very logical. Again, rook f3, king takes, queen takes h3, check. King e4, right? Queen g4, check. And mate. Well, there is bishop blocking. Okay, there's bishop blocking. But then you take. Because you got a bishop supporting queen. So queen f4, take. Where does he go? Well, like nowhere. So if rook plays h1, then you play rook g3. You sack the rook again, so to speak. Pawn takes, queen takes. King goes f1. No, he can't. What am I talking about? This checkmate because there is a bishop here. So rook f3. David, what do you think about rook f3? Is that absolutely nuts, or actually is nuts and correct at the same time? I mean, it's possible. So would you guys think that rook f3 is the right one, the right way to proceed here? I think it's quite a strong move. I think it's really, 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 really strong stuff here. I like it, rook f3. Actually, that's cool. I like it. Rook f3 is very strong. Very, 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 very strong. Ends up with checkmate. Ends up with checkmate to my calculation. Now, if I miss something, sorry guys. If I missed, that's it. I'm gonna play it because I can't find anything more satisfactory than this. Knight d5, h5, sure, of course, maybe. Rook f3. I just love the rook f3. Yes, 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 yes. I like to think if this was in a real game, I would have played this as well. I think I would have played it. If time permitting, if I wasn't on like 10 seconds on the clock or something, I like to think I might have seen this as well in a real game. Queen takes. Yeah, it's checkmate in just a few. Let me see. Whoa, whoa. Let me see. Let me see. Bloody hell, they could do this though. Oh, wait a minute. Just give me some sec. Hey, that's cool. Because they played this queen is gone. But then they go here. Yeah, they can. Yeah, I think queen g2 here. This is not fundamentally over. So we've got a few moves here, which is great, which is absolutely great. We've got a few moves. Let me just get off the Zen mode because we got something very cool here. So if you take, obviously they're not going to play the bishop. They're going to play the pawn. And I'm not quite sure. But queen g2, whoopsie, queen g2, that's a bloody move. Because they can only go here. Right? I mean, I hope. And after that, we take. But then they play again. But then, wait a minute, it's not over. Wait. Not over. Let's just give me a few more seconds. I'm streaming, guys. Send me a text or something. What is it? This. They go here. What? There is for this. They play this. Yeah. I take this. They play this. I play this. They go here. I don't like it. This. Again, they can't block with the pawn. They need to move here. And then probably take here. And then they play this. True. And then the heck do I do? Ah! Oh no. What the heck am I supposed to do? Huh. This is so not over. I thought it's done. What did I say initially? I've said this. Do you want me to... Okay, hold on a sec. I'll talk to you in a sec. Alright, guys. So let's go back to the puzzle. So what did we say? So we said two things. Queen g4 or queen g2. Queen g4. f4. I need to guard f3, so I can't play queen g... Aye! Wait a minute. There's a skewer. This... Well, if they play with the bishop, if they block the bishop, I'm going to take with the bishop checkmate. If they play with the pawn, I've got queen g6. You know, sort of like a skewer. And if they push the pawn, that's another thing then. Ugh, so annoying. Queen g2, back to queen g2. I'm not sure. Back to queen g2. King goes here. How do you attack them? Oh yeah, you take this. Oh yeah, of course. But then they block with the pawn. Huh. How do you win David the Queen? Because after you played this, I guess you're referring to this. After they block, and after you play g6, they push one more time. How do you win the queen? Actually, what? In what sequence do you win the queen? Because there is always this pawn coming down one more time. In what sequence do you win the queen? Definitely one of these two. Hello, David. Queen g4. That's another David. We've got two Davids. So queen g4, f4, queen g6, f5. Good to see you, David. Thanks for stopping by. David is a candidate master, guys. I'm telling you now to know. He is a very strong player. He can teach us all a lesson if he wants to. So, David, the idea would be if queen g2 or queen g4. I think these are the only two moves we should consider here, playing. I'm kind of attracted by queen g4 a bit more. I like queen g4 a little bit more. Then they will have to block. You talking about queen g2 and then back to g4, or starting with g4? Then they block, then this, then they push, then this. And then game over. Yes, 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 yes. Queen g4, f, g6, pawn, back to g4, and game over. Well, they have to block then with the bishop, but then we're going to take. Yes, it's checkmate like in 4 moves from now. Yes, yes. So you can see, guys, how a candidate master solves this problem, right? So he is right. It's this, yes. Is this because this, because this, because this? Queen g4 back. Bishop blocks, queen takes checkmate. Yes. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, David, have you seen the beginning of the puzzle? We had something very cool, and it was rook f3. And we found it. It's the crazy rook f3. You can't get crazier than this. Rook f3. So yeah, we found that was a nice puzzle. That's a nice puzzle. That was a good one. A very good one. Okay, fellas, we got a problem. We got a... That's all right. That's okay. We got a triple fork here. We got a very nice triple fork here. But I'm a little bit optimistic. I don't know why, but I guess we can solve it. Because now we've got David here. He can do them all. Okay. So whatever we do, my friends, whatever we do, it's got to be an attack on the Black King. We have to attack the Black King here because we're already in trouble, so to speak. There's a triple fork, so you either attack the king or you're just kind of like dead. So you have to do something. You have to do something. Now, let me just highlight a couple of candidate stuff here. Let me just highlight this. Then I suspect if they grab your queen, you take their queen. But then they go back, and then you are very much forked again where you were, and the knight is still under pressure here. So maybe there's something else. Maybe there is something else. Maybe there is knight g5. I mean, just saying. That's a check. Do they have to take? No. No, they don't have to take. But even if they did, you take and then take your rooks. And what exactly did you do? That's not very clear. It's not very clear. Well, they never clear, are they? They do this on purpose. just to annoy us all. All right. Again, knight f6. Knight takes your queen. You take the queen. Knight goes back, forking you 2 rooks. You go back with check. You go back with check. King moves, whatever the heck the king moves. Out of check, that is. And you're still forked. So, I don't know. I don't know. Should we explore a bit more knight g5? Knight g5, king moves. So what's the big deal? It doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. Wait. What if I move queen somewhere here? They take my rook, and then I'm having knight g5. Then they move. Okay, wait a minute. There is something here. I'm going to lose one of the rooks. Oh, yeah, I'm moving the queen. No, guys, we have to move the queen because it's knight f6 and you win the queen. Who cares about the rook if you take a queen? No one cares about the rook. Oh, come on. I have to... Yes, I know. But maybe, David, maybe I'm moving the queen first. Because if I do knight f6, they move the king. Oh, but then I take with tempo. Oh, then they move and then I save my queen. Yes. Knight f6. King moves. Knight takes. Well, ideally they go g7, but they could go g8 or... No, they can't. They need to go here. And then I'll take the queen. No, I don't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guys, what if we move queen first? Because if I do knight f6, king's going to go in the corner. Not a big deal. What if I move queen first, either h4 or h3? Threatening the fork, but then they're going to move the... And they're going to move the queen. Well, we got this, that's true. So is it queen h3, queen h4, you guys think? Might be queen h3, queen h4? Or this one first, then they go, then I play. What move order? Knight f6, king h8, queen h4? Yes. Knight f6, queen h8, queen h4, threatening checkmate or lose the queen. That's it. Yes, exactly, guys. Knight f6, king h8, because they are in check. Queen h4 actually threatening checkmate. And whatever they take, it just doesn't mean anything because you know, guys, what happens. Yes, knight f6, king's gonna move, queen to h4, pinning the bishop. Black queen still under threat. No one cares about the white rooks. Ladies and gents, no one cares about this one because queen h4... What? You gotta be kidding me. Not queen h4. Because they play queen g... Wait a minute. What the heck's wrong with this? Queen h4 is the most sensible thing I've ever done in my life. And that was wrong. Queen h4 ticks all the boxes. Threatens bishop. Queen is... What's the difference in between the two? May I ask? What is the difference in between queen h3 and queen h4? Queen h3, what's that big deal? Oh, that was a big subtlety. Yes, correct. Queen h3 stays away from knight f5, therefore you can take the queen for free. Well, not for free. Yes, you guys are genius. You guys are geniuses. Yes, queen h3 is the deal because if you play queen h4, which I fought, they play knight f5, attacking your queen, defending the bishop, and practically you're in a very complicated ending here. Queen h3 keeps the queen away from knight f5, and even if they play, you're going to take the queen. That was a subtle one. That was really a little subtle puzzle here, guys. That was indeed. I absolutely didn't conceive for a second Knight f5. I thought that's it. Queen h4, that's it. But it's not. You know, they trick you until the very last move. You play confidently. You have a sort of epiphany. You've seen something. And all of a sudden, there's something more to that. It's never that simple. They always super tricky. They are so tricky. Of course, Queen h3. Yes. Yeah. You guys seen it. I haven't. And I'm in check now. And this guy wants to become a queen. Well, I'm in check. I just very well just take the rook, right? I don't know how I do not take the rook. I mean, as a first move, I don't know what's happening afterwards. And that's from a game in which black is an FM. So that's from a game in between two strong players. So I guess first move is taking the rook. I don't know what's happening next, but I might be. If you don't take the rook, doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You gotta take the rook. Then they're gonna play the knight somewhere, making space for this guy. The problem is, you're gonna be sacking the rook, stop the pawn, move the king aside, and get a bloody queen. So take the rook, they're gonna play knight, whatever they do. Step side with the king, step side with the king. They try to move. You better be careful with the attacks, Eugene, because we need to maneuver this guy wisely, because they might be blocking with the knight or... Okay, so first long plan is taking the rook, step side, get a queen. In the meantime, you need to stop the pawn with the rook. Eventually sacking a rook for the pawn, of course. So let me take the rook first. Okay, exactly as we said. Knight to c3 because they want to make space for this guy. Do I have to react? No. Because if I don't, it could be this. And if I go here, they will be playing this. Ooh. Very nasty. I'll tell you something, guys. I think we need to play rook h2. What? What about rook h2? Actually, I don't want to allow this. I'm going to take it straight away, right? Do you want to go rook now? But what if they play this and this, actually? Have you thought about a2, knight b1? Isn't that a problem? So if we play rook h1, they're going to go here, then they might just want to play this. Are you sure? I mean, of course, you have your thing here. That's the only ticket you've got. The D pawn is the only stuff that allows you to dream. Allows you to hope. Is that pawn on D? But the question is, if you do rook h2. Frankly, I want to play rook h2 now because I'm panicking. So you want to play rook h1. They're going to push this guy. Then you want to play this. Then they're going to play this. Are you sure? I mean, you need 3 more tempi, and they need 1 more tempi to get a queen. Are you absolutely positive? Rook h1, MLS. Hello, MLS. Rook h1, a2, rook a1, stopping forever. Yes. Rook a1, stopping forever. Yep. That makes sense. I think you guys are correct, and you guys see them all, and that's magnificent. Because, you know, I take credit for this. I mean, I'm getting my rated boost, and you guys do it. That's awesome. I love it. But is there all to this? Rook h1, this. Rook a1. Pawn is stopped forever. Knight goes here. Do you know what that means? Well, it doesn't matter what it means, because I'm not going to give them... No, I'm going to just attack the knight. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, I think it should be working, guys. Yes, it should be working, guys. You've done it. Thank you, Akshay. You've seen it, my friend. That is correct. Akshay in MLS, you guys have seen it. I was panicking when I proposed rook h2 because that's what I normally do. I panic. Well, not always, but I do. So rook h1 makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Yes. A2, rook a1. Let me see. A2, rook a1. Yes. B5, d6, b4, king e7. Go towards this. So stopping the king from moving closer to the pawn, then go for the victory. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Very nice indeed. It's good you solve it, guys. It's really good. It's really good. Let's keep on. Let's keep on doing it. Yeah, good to see you, MLS. That's been a couple of days. Yeah. I know you guys busy like everyone else, so no worries, man. We're gonna do a couple of puzzles this evening. And if you have some memorable games, if you've beaten a GM lately, maybe David beaten a GM or something. And if you want to share your triumph, if you want to share the triumph, totally. Let's have a look, guys. You know, copy paste the stuff, put it on the chat. Let's go for that. So what am I doing? I'm playing black here. So, well, you're supposed to see it, guys. Okay. 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 Not recently. If you have something in your archive, Dave, like when you've beaten like a famous grandmaster, please feel free to share it. I really want to make this like public for everybody. You know, if you play the phenomenal game, why not? Oh, you solved it already. Actually, I solved it already. Okay. I'm happy I've done the chatting, so you guys saw this already. King d2. King d2. What does that do? King d2 supports the pawn from moving. Okay. This guy can't really... Well, they can if they go 2 steps, but it don't matter, right? I'm moving here because I want to play this. King d2. They go 2 steps. Ah, I can always play this, so I don't have a problem. Yeah, that makes sense. Akshay, you've got it, my friend. So king d2, because I want to push the pawn, and if they take, I take. So thank you very much. And if there is any a4, I guess I could play bishop c3, and I'm stopping any a5, right? But there is a trickstery here. King d2, oops, king d2, a4, maybe bishop c3, a5, you take, king takes. You push, they take, you take. Yeah, but then you have a bishop and 2 pawns versus a king and 3 white pawns. I think that's fine by me. I think it's fine by me. Right, Akshay? Would you concur, Akshay, with this idea? So even if we dropping the 2 black pawns, I'm still having a bishop, which will be actually like stopping everything, right? We should be able to win, I guess. Even if we're dropping the 2 black pawns. Because there is a trick with a4, a5. Then you have to take, and when you take, this guy is dropping. And yeah. But I think it's okay. So guys, wait a minute. Queen d2, a4, bishop c3, a5. So what am I supposed to do? King d2, a4, bishop c3, a5. You telling me you don't take the pawn? Because if you take it, you can always play this and you stopped everything forever. But they will not be promoting because my bishop takes, right? Or you don't want to take. I would take. No. Oh, you want to play e2? Oh boy. King d2, a4, e2. They take. I take. They go. Okay. And you want to promote on d? Okay, I understand. You want to promote on d. So you forgot it? Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes, I understand. King d2, a4, e2, bishop takes, king takes, a5, d3, a6, d2, a7, queen, and queen. But then check. But then check. And mate, because my king is on e2, right? Now that's a proper solving. Only you can do this, guys. David can do this anytime. I might. Yes, so we do start with king d2. Let's just do... Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? King d2 had been rejected. You can't be serious. Don't tell me it's actually bishop a3 just to put a stopper and then bishop... No, sorry, wait a minute. What the heck is this? Is it bishop a3? No. These are incredibly tricky. I'm so confident about king d2. What's wrong about bishop a3? Sorry, is it bishop a3? If bishop a3, white goes this. No, wait. Is it... Wait a minute. What is this? h6, bishop a3? So we fought long and hard. We fought like half an hour. And actually, it's one of those innocuous bishop a3 or h6. After we spent half an hour convincing everybody... We convinced everybody about king d2. And actually, it was h6 or something, right? King d2 makes a lot of sense, but it's not. I think it's a stronger one, but whatever that move is, guys, I don't know. Bishop a3 or h6, one of these two. What I don't like about bishop a3 is that white goes with g5. And, you know, they might be pushing, creating a passer. I don't know what to say. I would like to stop the white pawns with this, but is it really stopping? Don't tell me it's king b4, you know? It could be... Guys, let me tell you something. Is it king b4? They still... Yeah, but... I don't know. King b4, g5, king a3, f6. I'll take, they take. You got a problem. You've got a problem here. It's got to be bishop a3 then. It's not even bishop a3. Actually, I'm sorry to being a disappointment. I'm sorry I'm a disappointment. It's not even bishop a3. Not even bishop a3, guys. Can you actually believe that? This one had been discarded. King d2 is wrong. King d2 is wrong. Bishop a3 is wrong. You see, we think like humans, right? If it's h6, I would be happy. Because if it's not h6, David, Akshay, the other David and MLS, if it's not h6, I think I need to go do another coffee because I don't see it. If it's not h6, I don't know. If it's not h6, it could be king b4 perhaps. But it's just so tough because g5 is coming. Therefore, again, h6. I'm going to play it because we messed up anyway. Oh my god, it's h6. Jesus Christ. It's h6, guys. I did highlight h6, but I didn't have the confidence to actually play it. I did say h6 based on the idea that h6 stops the white pawn on g5. That's why I played it, so to speak, for the time being. That's why I played it. But there is more to this. It's way more to this. It could be this, and if you bloody take, they're going to play, you take, and then they're going to be creating a pass. This is crazy difficult. Very difficult puzzle. Because including h6 comes with a problem. It's a very difficult puzzle. Okay. I played h6 because I didn't know what else to play. So I'm going to tell you that. I just absolutely did not know what else to play. But if you're telling me g5, probably I don't have to take it, because if I take it, that's how I lose. Sack again or sack here, and you're going to lose. So if g5, you don't even have to take. But if you don't take, they take, then you take, then this. But maybe the bishop will be able to stop everything. So now, you play this, they go here, and you play this. And then they're going to come in with this kind of stuff, or this kind of stuff, or g5. This is so difficult. Are you going to play this? Actually, this is probably the most difficult puzzle in this evening, I'm telling you. This is the most difficult puzzle I've done this evening. This is the most difficult one. The other one were quite doable. This one, no. No, this is very tough. It's tough because I am panicking looking at the g5 move. I'm really panicking about the g5 anyway. I don't know how am I supposed to stop the a pawn. I mean, I could move the king, right? I could move the king. Then they're going to play g5. Then you're going to push. Then they take. Then you do this. Then you're going to drop all your pawns in order to... No, that just can't be. So it's got to be bishop, right? It got to be bishop. It's not even bishop, for Christ. It's not even bishop, guys. It's not bishop a3. I'm sorry. My days. So what is it then? King. It's not even king. Okay. This is just too much. It's not bishop a3. It's not king b4. I mean, we are going back to d2. The idea that David said in the beginning. King d2, a5, e2, bishop takes, king takes, a6, and you push like this. They're going to promote, you're going to promote. Oh boy, is it king d2 now? Yeah, it's king d2 now. It's king d2, and now they pushed f, and you have to take now, of course. And that was the most difficult. Most difficult puzzle. Very difficult little puzzle. We had this position. I think I'm going to take a picture of this puzzle. This is very difficult. The idea that David suggested with the king d2 and Akshay too, it's very cool. But firstly, h6. h6 to stop g5. But may I suggest g5 now? If g5, that scares the heck out of me. What am I supposed to play? hg? Okay. What if they push f or something? gf. How exactly am I stopping this guy? Oh my god, this is so difficult. This is so difficult. King f. King... This is so difficult, guys. My god, this is crazy difficult. So I was very concerned that even h6 didn't fully satisfy me because g5 was really scary, you see? But actually after this you are supposed to take. After f6, you are supposed to take because you're going to check the guy. This is so difficult. f6. Okay, what if the other pawn goes? So what if they go here? Oh, you're marching with this guy or you play that? Guys, this is very tough little puzzle here. This was the most difficult puzzle this evening. I don't think we're going to see more difficult one. This is very difficult. Okay, quick picture because I might be using it in the future. David, you could show this to the advanced guys, at the club, because this is a very difficult one. This is really tough. Yeah, that's for the advanced people, and yeah, I think you could show this, Dave, to the advanced folks. This is really totally unexpected. This h6 idea. This is so difficult. Yeah, I took a photo of it, so yeah, I think definitely a very difficult one. Nothing seems more difficult than the one that we just had previously. Hello, Interstellar. Good to see you, my friend. How's it going? Okay, this guy is hanging all day. So I guess we should just very well starting with a check. We're preventing them from castling. So there's no point playing rook on the c, going for the c6. You're actually taking with check. So the king has to move. If they go f, you take it from there. Probably you're going to do queen to d6, check again. They go g8, I don't know. Maybe you need to then play rook c or something. There is stuff here. But first thing first, we need to check the king. We need to check the king. There you go. Maybe you want to double up on the e file. You know, maybe stuff like this. You want to go rook fe1 now. So, David, if you play rook fe... Okay, they can't castle. They can't castle. And e5 is still hanging. I mean, it can be... It's takeable. Can they play this? Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you're going to deliver check and mate. Who cares about rook d8? No one cares about rook d8. Can they defend in any sick way? Rook fe, I get it. They can push the pawn, but then you take it. It's still there. Akshay, it's still a big danger anyway. Yeah, they push the pawn, true, but then you take. And then rook d8. Yeah. Yeah. So we play rook fe1. I understand. Why would I allow my opponent to push the pawn and then play rook d? Why wouldn't I take the pawn straight away? Yeah. Let's think again. Rook fe. e4. Do I sack the rook? I don't think so. I don't think so. And if I take, they play rook fd. So what exactly have I achieved? I'm not sure. Rook d4? Okay, let's consider some stuff here. Rook fe. e4. Rook d. Okay, rook d8. Rook takes. Check. Knight takes, rook takes. It could be, David. It could be rook d4 in order to sack on e4. And then should be theoretically checkmate. Rook fe, e4, rook d4. You still want to checkmate. And I guess there is no defense. Rook d8 and then we take. You've never done a puzzle, Interstellar? I think you should be starting, my friend. Start with us now. Just, you know, relax and try to figure out this crazy sequences. Rook fe, e4, rook d4, rook d8 attacking the queen and stuff, but then you take, and that's game over. Yeah, I think that's the correct sequence, David. I mean, we might be correct with this one, unless there is something else. Yeah, Akshay is being ironic here. Yes. Yeah, he's kidding. That's definitely not easy puzzles. They are quite tricky. Rook fe. So my highest on chess.com is 2200 the rapid. Like 2100 up and down all day. And my over the board is 1752 the FIDE rapid last year. I played in one single competition, unfortunately. So I'm not playing that often over the board, but I'm playing a lot online. Like a ton of games online. Unfortunately, blitzes, which I shouldn't do very often. I should play just rapids like I played this evening. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go with rook fe1. In the meantime, people, if you want to share a memorable game, when you've beaten like a grandmaster or something, or someone that you're very proud of, please do share the game so we can learn from it, watching it, analyzing it in a very friendly way. So rook fe makes sense. It does make sense. If I check, king's going to go f8. If I play then rook fe. Okay, let me look at some other stuff. Queen takes, king plays, rook fe. Yeah, but then they play g6, and then if I check, they go here. There's nothing. No, it's not. It's not queen takes e4. It's rook fe, because after g6 and stuff, well, no, they can't do g6, can they? Because I'm taking the knight. But how exactly are you winning? Because then you're gonna have two rooks and two rooks. No, no, no. Let's go with this. Yes, yes, guys. Yep. We're gonna go rook d4 all day because checkmate is coming. Yeah, we got this one. Guys, I think you got this one. Rook d4, it's quite forcing. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah. Well, if you have the game recorded somehow, Interstellar, feel free to share it. I'm happy to look at this. So rook d1, d4, quite strong. I think it's quite strong. They either give up on the rook or they get checkmated down the road. So that is completely David's idea. Yes. So David solved this one from the very beginning. He solved it. So now we take. Do we take? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Do we do check? No, you don't. Well, whoa, 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 whoa. Just wait a second. Guys, let me tell you something before I'm making something incredibly committal, like queen takes queen, which makes sense, right? Guys, can I just tell you some stuff, people? If I take the queen, can't they just castle and then I have to struggle for all the game with queen and rook versus two rooks and knight? I'm not saying it's not playable, but it feels very, very difficult to win. May I suggest, guys, queen c6, or is just completely awful? Well, they move. That is true. They move and they protect the rooks. I don't do nothing here. It's a disaster. I have to take the queen. But the game is not over. You win it, but it's not over. It's just so not over. Yeah, you take it, but it's not over. Yeah, okay, there's big advantage for white here. Okay, there's big advantage for white. But they castle. There is a big plus 4.1. Yeah, yeah, queen or nothing. Yes, Akshay. Yeah, spot on, my friend. Correct. So they castle. You're doing very well here. It's a bit not over. You still have to fight for this game. You still have to play. Hopefully, if this thing happens, you have more than a few minutes on your clock. David, thank you very much for your insights. That's glorious. And see you Saturdays. See you on Saturday. I saved that complicated puzzle, so that's cool. Thank you very much. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. See you on Saturday then. Hey, that's the endings that we do love the most, don't we? King and pawns. King and pawns. Let me tell you something. That's not very easy. That's not very easy. Every single tempo matter absolutely. There is a pawn majority, white pawn majority on the... There is a white pawn majority on the king side. You've got a passer. True. True. Maybe you have to push. Then king's gonna go in front of your guy, and then you have to defend this guy forever. And you got these three little guys. How do you actually... Okay. All right, let's try to do this one, fellas. So, I'm not very convinced about pawn going on d4. I'm not very... It might be, but I'm not convinced. They go here. I play... What exactly is this? That's not a clear way. It could be this. It could be G5. Then they push or take it. Okay, that looks good. It could be G5. It could be H5. G5 because I want to prevent the pawn coming with check. And I want to make sure that if they do push, I'll take back. And then I'm going to go here. And if they go after this guy, I'm going to take this guy, and promote the H. So it could be G5. Yes, Akshay, thanks very much for confirming. I guess it has something to do with G5. Hello, Pin Drop Silence. Good to having you, my friend. How's it going? Yes. So G5 makes sense. Again, the concern would be to preventing white from pushing F4. So that's why G5. G5, and it's good, I guess. H4, sorry, H5, they're going to play this. You are in check, you have to move, whatever you move, and then they're going to do this. Awful. Very awful. Bad. Very bad. It's got to be G5. And if it's H4, you have to play H6. Akshay, this is one of those little subtleties that might be making the big difference. Yes, thank you very much for signaling that idea. It might be very well D5 first, king moves, and then G5. Yes. Yes, spot on, my friend. Very good. You are incredibly insightful. I think I like it a bit more when with this in-between little move here. Yes. D5 check. King has to move. And then G5. What does that mean? Is that there is no F4 coming. There is no F4. Because if it is, you take, they take, you take, you're practically going to win. Yes, Abhishek, it could be... sorry, Akshay, it could be D5, then G5. Now, Abhishek says it's G5. So, you know... Guys, there's only two things that could be, G5 or D5. I don't think there's anything else. D5, I'm a bit more attracted to D5 because I'm pushing the white king sort of away from the pawn island on the king side. I'm not afraid of king c4 pin drop. I don't care about king c4 because I think I don't care. Because in the minute they go away, I'm actually just simply winning. So they can't really go on b5 at all. On the other hand, yeah, this is another very subtle one. This is very, very, very subtle and not easy. Every single tempo matters absolutely, and the white king's position is incredibly important, and your king's position as well. This, then probably this, then they do this, this. You name it. I don't know. Is it good this way, or do we push G5 all of a sudden? G5. This. If I do G5 and then play G4, well, then you push, and if they go away, you get access. Oh. Yes, actually, this is one of those moments that if you fought very hard the whole game, and if you mess it up now, you just simply do not win. I mean, you very well lose. So, if you're getting here and you've got like 2 minutes on the clock, I think you pretty much toast. If you're not lucky enough to have the right intuition and calculation here, you lose the game. Because it matters very much if you do D4, if you do G5 first. It matters so much. I like them both, but I don't know which one is more urgent. I like G5. I do love it. It's the right stuff. But I don't know if after D4, though. I don't know. So G5. Well, if they play G4, Oh, thank you very much. Then I'm gonna push. If I, oh my god, if I do this and they go here and I go this, they go this. No, 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 no. It's G5. It's G5 first. It's G5 first because if I push, the king is gonna threaten my guy too early. And after G5, G4, when I'm going here, they take straight away. It's G5 first. Yes, it's G5 first. It's G5. Yes, yes. Now I've got two more tempes. And good news is I've always got H6. Hell, I might even play H6 now. You don't play any D4, I guess. You don't play any D4, you go H6, guys. Can you confirm, Akshay and Abhishek and practically everyone else of our friends? Guys, would you suggest H6 here? Because H6 seems to be the best stuff ever. You have to play H6, right? Please confirm, my insightful chess friends, because it's got to be this. It's got to be this, and white is a little bit in a sort of zugzwang because after h6 they can't move any of the white pawns. They have to move the king, and when they move the king, then you play king f4, and then it's game over. It's game over because if they drop the king, you're going to move your d pawn forwards and forwards and forwards. So it's got to be h6. He loses the opposition. He goes towards this. Now I'm going to play f. He goes for this guy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want to rush it now. If I do this, he gets here. I'll take, he gets here. I go. Blah, 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 blah. Wait a minute. What if I do this? If I do this, he does that. I'll go here. He takes. I take. Why not just go straight away? Okay, wait a minute. This is, again, this is not over. I'm sorry, this is just so not over. Do we do d5 or do we do king f4? Or do they both win? Or do they not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I am promoting here before them. Therefore, I'm stopping the pawn, right? Jesus. Oh, my days. So, actually, I am promoting, if I'm correct, I'm promoting right one step before they promote. No, it's got to be pawn moving forward, guys. Do you know why? Because white, rather than going after my guy, guys, it's pawn forwards. White will play c4. Let me see. Have I got any other move? This. They play this. Ah! And I'm moving forward so that white goes back. Yeah, but then I'm playing this. Yeah, but then they go here. Oh, for Christ. This. 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 No, I have to make the white king as far as possible from taking a5. So, moving this. No, moving pawn. They play c4. I'm moving f, and they need to make a little bit of a detour. So I'm winning at least a tempo. Akshay and David and Abhishek. d4, c4, king f4. They have to make a detour. Takes here. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry, 9 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? I got 10. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute, something's not right. No, it's king f4 actually. Because then they need to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you leave the pawn in place because they will have to spend 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Is there any way I could reach for this guy though? Hmm. Wait a minute. King, no. D4, king c4, d3, king takes, and I'm going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. King f4. I've got 10 tempi, and they've got 10. But I'm moving one step before them. Yeah, my God, my God. Okay, let's put it to the test. This is so sick. All right, king d4, king f3, king d5, king b6, king c6. You take, whatever. You take, you move, they move, you move. What? They move, you move. They get a queen, almost there, and queen, yes. Yes, and you promote, and you're going to be stopping the white queen before they actually promote. But this is absolutely not very, very visible. This is just so not visible. Incredibly difficult. I'm going to take another pick of this puzzle. Or can I save it or something? Let me see if I can. This is so not easy. This is so not easy. Another puzzle for the advanced students. A very difficult puzzle. Very difficult puzzle. Yeah, so you have to calculate every single tempo matters totally. Every single tempo. If you're one step behind, you lose the game. So I did calculate 10 tempi, and I'm stopping this guy exactly at the right time. And the only move that actually wins is g5. If you push d4, you draw. If you play any other funky stuff, you might even lose. Yes, you don't play d4 at all. Totally. You don't play at all. You let them taking because they're gonna be making a detour. They're gonna have to grab your guy, then marching towards the other pawn and stuff like that. This is such a super tricky one. I hope if this thing is gonna happen in our game that we have more time on the clock because this is an absolute pain. To have to do it in a couple of minutes or seconds, this is an absolute pain. You're not gonna see it. I don't know if I'm able to see this with 1 minute on the clock or I'm not sure. I mean, it just takes me 20 minutes with the help from all of you, my friends. This is so sick. Absolutely so sick. My God, they're so difficult. But, we also very much enjoy it. Okay, one last time. Oh my God, they never get easy, do they? You move for white here. It could be deflecting the knight. And then they take. And then you move. It could be knight taken on e3. It could be knight taken on e3. It could be knight e3. If you take on e3 and they do not take you, practically you kind of won. You just won the game because the knight defends f1 and you've got this guy here, right? So you take on e3. Akshay, Abhishek, guys, give me your first glance feelings here and confirm if you think it's knight e3. Yes, I think even if you got, yeah, unfortunately. If I push this guy now, we got to check. I'm moving, then they do this. Guys, the reason for which you can't push the Y pawn, the reason for which you can't push that one is because it's this and that. People say, Abhishek says A6. You mean H5? Sorry, you meant H5 or something, Abhishek? I mean, I don't. What? H. H. Knight H6? This is the most counterintuitive thing ever. It might be, in case you want to jump here and take here. But why not just take straight away? Doesn't make any sense. Why not Knight E3? What's wrong with Knight E3? Knight E3. Can they not take? Knight takes. Now I'm going here. Knight's far away. Even if they go back, I'm going to promote with check. The idea would be to deflect the black knight from playing nonsense. And also to defend F and pushing this guy. So I will bet my pocket money, my meal, well, just a way of saying. I would say Knight E3, my friends. I want to deflect the black knight. I want to defend F1. But okay, one last attempt. Knight E3. That's quite strong. It's deflecting the black knight. If the black knight don't want to take my knight, thank you very much. You know, if they don't want to take, that's fine by me. Absolutely fine, right? I'm very happy if they don't take. I'm marching with the H pawn then. Okay, bloody hell. I'm going to take on E3. I can't see anything else. It could be H5, but no, it can't be. I mean, you can't mess with those two black pawns. You can't mess with these two black pawns. Oh, for Christ's sake, let's go home. That's it. Let's just stop it, guys. Okay, let's call a friend or something. 93. I mean, you gotta be joking, right? 93. I know. We are just humans, right? It's a annoying, advanced, subtle stuff that I had missed. It's entirely my fault. I was getting lazy. I thought it's knight e3. I wanted to have an easy, quick puzzle, but it's not. I thought I had an easy one here. It could be absolutely anything. At this stage, if it's not knight e3, it could be pretty much whatever you want to be. It could be anything. It could be absolutely. It could be knight. It could be king. It could be, although I don't think so. It could be this. No, they're gonna. No, I absolutely do not know what to play. I absolutely. It could be this guy. No, Jesus. It's not this. It's not that. This is just not working. Not knight e3, knight h5. I mean, what do you want to play here? What exactly do you want to play here? How do you stop those two black pawns? How do you go first? With this. King is in check. You have to move, probably here, but then they do this. If you do this, maybe. You are in check anyway. So do you go this? Not to being in check, they play this, and then you play this. Yes, okay. It's good I'm having it at the end. Yeah, it's good I'm having it at the end. Yeah. I'm sorry. Not impossible. I got self-hypnotized. I've managed to convince myself about the knight e3. I really convinced myself of it. Knight e3 is the second line of the engine that results in a draw. So knight e3, which is that kind of move, I would have played it over the board if that was a real game. I would have played knight e3 very likely because I know myself. But actually the b7, the reason I've discarded right from the very start, as soon as I seen the puzzle, I said, I don't do b7 because they do this and they do that. That's what I've explained as per not doing b7. But actually, after this and this, you're going to play the king. And you're threatening to promote with check. Therefore, they must play this. And then you take knight e3. And then you march on to be just winning. Not easy at all. And yeah, okay, I got a little bit lazy and I thought I'm going to do it quickly. I thought I'm going to do it quickly with knight e3 and just, you know, quickly. And then, yeah, well, knight e3 only draws with a plus 0.1. Sorry, I'm a disappointment again. I'm sorry, guys. Absolutely insane puzzles. So, fellas, thank you so much, guys. I'm planning tomorrow to be back again, guys. And maybe we can hit an arena together. Maybe we do more puzzles. Maybe you guys want to share your memorable games in which you beaten a grandmaster. And or maybe you just beaten everyone. Or maybe you got beaten. And it's a very instructive one. So, tomorrow, I guess, guys, around 7 p.m.-ish. UK time or something like that, I will be online doing more puzzles and game analysis with you, my friends. You guys are all very insightful, and I'm the luckiest streamer to be having you guys, because you're the best ones. Thanks again. Enjoy the remainder of the day. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you guys very soon tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.